of your favorite R&B hits.
Jams from back in the day and a little something to keep your head nodding.
This
is Cafe Mocha.
Welcome, Cafe Mocha, a new flavor with one experience. I'm MC Light.
I'm Lonnie Love.
I'm Angelique. We call it radio from a woman's perspective.
That's right.
But don't go anywhere, fellas, because we've got
Marsha Ambrosius coming up next on Cafe Mocha.
Let's go.
It's Cafe Mocha with MC Light, Lonnie Love, and Angelique.
Hey.
On the line, she broke out on a solo career a few years back, and it's been nothing but hit after hit after hit after hit. Who's on the line?
We know.
Marsha Ambrosius.
Ew.
Is Ambrosia?
It sounds so proper when I say it. I need Marsha Ambrosius.
There you go, girl. Okay.
Can I tell you, one of my favorite songs, and I still play it, is I Hope She Cheats on You with a Basketball Player.
And see, now sometimes you have to go there. I think it's very few moments as women in the industry when we actually really get to snap out publicly.
Now, for a lot of people, this is their first time hearing your speaking voice. You're from Liverpool.
So weird. Yeah, Liverpool, England, born and raised, and then I moved to London at an early age, went to school there, and now I reside in Philadelphia for the past 13 years now.
Oh, cool.
You know what? One of the biggest remixes ever, I think, for him, for Michael Jackson, was one that you participated in. How was that for you?
Butterflies.
Yes. Man, it's still crazy to me that happened, like, just so early on in my career. I didn't do... It's almost like I still feel like I wasn't worthy, but I had to really evaluate my life and go, you know what, I did work hard enough to a point. I just didn't know that my reward would be the king telling me, to tell him what to do for 2 weeks, and the end result would be butterflies. And I'm just so humbled and inspired. And his words of advice to me were if this is the beginning, imagine where you're going to go.
Wow.
Kept going.
Wow. Let's get into Butterflies. It is by far one of my favorite. More with Marsha Ambrosius coming up.
This is Trey Songz with my ladies MC Light, Angelique, and Lonnie Love on Cafe Mocha.
It's Cafe Mocha. We're on the line with Marsha Ambrosius. Lonnie.
Huh?
I know you over there typing away. Where's your Barbara style questions?
No, I wanna talk to her about the new single Without You featuring Neo.
Yes.
Neo is so fine, girl. Ooh, how was that like working with him?
Amazing. I mean, myself and Stacey Boss, we wrote the record, and then Neo heard about it. It was like, kind of became this whisper in the wind, and everyone was like, oh, Neo wants to get on your song.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, of course, because that means we'd have to do a video, and he has to kiss on me.
See?
You sound like Lonnie Love.
At some event, I was like, hold on, hey, hi. No, okay, no, let me chill.
So wait a second.
My way of getting around that is to do a song with people,
So,
exactly.
So, Marsha, that leads me to this. Are you single?
I am.
How is that being
for a while now?
Being a woman in the entertainment business, single? Like, what are your plans on just meeting people and dating and all of that?
Meeting people and dating is the easiest thing. Meeting the right one and dating the right one.
Oh, that's the difficult
part. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm very, very careful and cautious and very selective when it comes to the people I date and the men I date. And I don't know. I'm having fun, but still, it gets lonely out here.
Yeah. What type of men do you like, Marsha?
I just have to be attracted to you.
Right.
But your friends say you have a type, so what are they saying your type is?
Well, they say it's either a basketball player. I mean, that was my first boyfriend, who was a basketball player. I mean, my father was a coach, my brother played, so that's all I was surrounded with. So I guess they're 6'3" plus, athletic, and fine and sure and confident. cocky.
Sounds like a Leo.
But that matches my Leo lioness
Right.
personality. So, it balances itself out.
We're talking to Marsha Ambrosius. The new single is called Without You. Let's get into it right now. It's Cafe Mocha.
Without you. Hey everybody, it's your girl Tamar Braxton, and I'm hanging out with my ladies, MC Light, Angelique, and my homegirl Lonnie Love on Cafe Mocha, radio from a woman's perspective.
It's Cafe Mocha. We're talking to Marsha Ambrosius. I have to ask you.
Oh, boy.
No. Floetry was a great group, is a great group, but you have done so well by yourself. Is there any slight bit of regret that you didn't leave earlier just to go out there and do your thing?
Well, I didn't leave. Natalie and myself were solo artists initially. We just happened to find something that worked collectively and cohesively. My idea was to lend a poet to the songs and the melodies that I write. So that worked when it worked. We were 3 albums deep before, the industry opens you up into who you actually are as a person. If you were a mean girl prior to the industry, you're probably going to get meaner when you're in it. And that just goes with the territory. You start becoming who you really are, and people drift apart and become who they are. And I just 3 albums in felt it necessary to remove myself from things that wouldn't work out long term. I'm a Leo, and I'm loyal to the bitter end, to the brink of death. I'll be with you, but I can't die for you. That just won't happen. So, I didn't leave the group. That pursued her solo project, and I was writing. I did Alicia Keys' project, Jamie Foxx, Justin Timberlake, Mario. I was doing a lot of stuff prior to me even having a solo deal. I was just, concentrating behind the scenes. I'm trying to be, Quincy Jones in this thing.
That's right.
The artist thing is just a luxury. So I figured, why not do it for the fans? People wanted me to do a solo album. And I'm glad that I did, and I love it, and I'm looking forward to the second one.
Yeah, we're all glad that you did. Look, and that you keep on doing it.
And you're killing it. You're killing the charts.
Thank
keep doing
you,
your
lady.
thing.
Thank you so much for stopping into Cafe Mocha.
Thank you,
We
lady.
wish you lots of success with
much.
the new
This is
record.
important. I'm glad that you girls are doing this, and it's
So cute.
lending voices to, many that don't. So I'm glad that you're doing this.
God bless you, sis.
Well, visit us again real soon, Marsha.
It's Cafe Mocha. Coming up this hour, we've got the Light Mix. Plus, if you're a fan of Miss Robbie, we've got the entire cast of Welcome to Sweetie Pies. It's on the way.
So sad to see you.
Speaking of reality show families, got a treat for you. It's Cafe Mocha. I'm Angelique. Our executive producer, Sheila Eldridge, sat down with the cast of Sweetie Pies to ask how they keep things positive and don't fall into that reality show negativity.
Well, I think our show is unique because of our family has always been a real close family. And I think with us knowing that we do have a show behind us, we always try to leave a positive influence behind most of the things that go on in life, which some things you can't help, it comes out that way, and that's just the way it is. But I think that before the show, before we were on TV, it was just natural for us to not end the day on a bad note. We made up with each other regardless of whatever it was. It only lasted a day, If it went past the night in that morning, you were calling whoever it was that you had a problem with, and you solved it.
Because really, I realize with the experience, life is too short, and some things you can't control, and you can't let them take a hold of you. You got to get a hold of them and move on, because at the end of the day, things change. Nothing's permanent.
And I will tell you, we try to be as, forthcoming as we can on the show. We know that there are a lot of people that are looking up to us, but we try as hard as we can to be respectful of each other. And at the end of the day, I think that's probably why our show is seen a lot differently than some of the other shows that are out there right now.
On the way is Miss Robbie going on tour. More with the cast of Sweetie Pies coming up on Cafe Mocha. Baby, there's no way you can. I like that. Latest from India Ari, Just Do You. It's Cafe Mocha. I'm Angelique. Our executive producer sat down with the cast of Sweetie Pies to ask Miss Robbie about her other career.
See, the thing is, my mom, we argue so much about the restaurant. I was trying to think of something to get her away from the restaurant. I'm trying to get her retired. So I came to the realization she's always going to work. So I said, what else can I do or have mama do to get her away from this restaurant? So I said, Mama, we finna get you a song and we putting you back on stage. So now that's when we came up with Do the Sweetie Pie.
Mm-hmm. He came up with Do the Sweetie Pie. I was really happy cooking.
She goes sliding every week. Her and her friends, they all go out sliding and, dancing. So I said, man, it might be a good idea. It might be fun for Mom to have her own little song. I mean, 'cause she really is a singer, even though she doesn't do it anymore as much. But, now things can change, apparently.
The funny thing to me is that 73, my first video. Back in the day, we never made videos. So that's the part that's exciting. Well, before I died, I did have one video. So we'll see.
All right. So is there a tour in the works?
Please
That
don't.
way you can really get her out the rest.
I'm working on it.
Don't bring it up, please.
I'm working on it. That's a good idea.
You can catch Welcome to Sweetie Pie Saturdays, 9 p.m. on OWN. The Light Mix is next right here on Cafe Mocha. It's your Cafe Mocha Espresso. I'm Angelique. Sean P. Diddy Combs stopped by The View to say he's humbled by being named the richest man in hip-hop, but here's how he'd like to see America using its money.
I see every day we give billions of dollars to different countries. We send in the National Guards, FEMA, and we send in all these support systems, but we have not yet support systems for our inner city youth.
If you're a fan of American Horror Story like I am, you gotta be excited that Angela Bassett has joined the cast, and she's a witch. Well, kinda.
She was a priestess. Right. She helped people out. She didn't practice black magic or white magic. She practiced what they call Greek. So if you needed some help, or someone had put something on you and you wanted it off you, you go to her.
LL Cool J is teamed up to give away $10,000 in scholarship money.
I've been doing this program called Jumping Ball in my community in Northeast Queens for about 9 years. But what Ace Brand Sports is doing is we're getting kids all over the country to send in videos and show themselves on their A game. So you pick the sport, whether it's basketball, tennis, you send in a video of you on your A game, and it's just a really cool way to just give back.
Get the details on how your A game can win you $10,000. Just go to his Facebook page, facebook.com/LLCoolJ. That's your Cafe Mocha Espresso. I'm Angelique.
This is Cafe Mocha.
Yeah. Cafe Mocha. Light Mix. Here we go now. It's Cafe Mocha, one experience to be had. DJ MC Light, yours truly, bringing you the Light Mix right here. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. We got our social network game is up. Come on. Bobby Brown. Cafe Mocha Radio, live in the flesh. Here we go. Sing along, come on. Can't sleep at night, I toss and turn. It's Cafe Mocha. That's right, we winding it up right now. This is Light the MC. You're checking out the Light Mix right now. As we rolling out the hits, take you back in the day. Here we go. Y'all know how this goes. Yes, be sure to check us out at CafeMochaRadio.com. Download the app. It's free, baby. That's right. Cafe Mocha, one experience. Lonnie Love has a book out. Make sure you check that book out. It's called Love 'em or Keep 'em or Don't Get Stuck with the Tag. Yeah! It feels good. It's the Light Mix Cafe Mocha Radio. Oh, it feels good. Oh yeah, it's Cafe Mocha, DJ MC Light, inside the Light Mix. This is my girl, Janet Jackson. I don't know how many of y'all were up in Mobile, came and saw the tour. I got a chance to perform nationwide with Janet Jackson. And then we did a song together also, called You Want This. It's online, y'all can check it out. But right now, we're inside the Light Mix's Cafe Mocha Radio.
Wrapping the show up with the Light Mix starring MC Light. Is brought to you by Comcast. Next weekend, the legendary Eddie Levert's gonna be with us. Until then, you can find us at cafemocharadio.com, on Facebook and on Twitter. We'll see you next weekend.
Come home late, must admit.
Cafe Mocha is a production of Miles Ahead Broadcasting in association with Cumulus Media Networks. Executive producer Sheila Eldridge, writer and producer Angelique Perrin. For comments and more information, visit cafemocharadio.com.